Hey everybody, the MMO50 here once again. Got a bit of a sad note here. Sorry about the lighting by the way, but as a sad note, uh, the game series run by NCSoft City of Heroes, which I have played, and I am not an old player. Well, let me rephrase that. I have played the game for some time now, about a year or so. And I did play it back when it was City of Heroes and City of Villains were still separate. I believe that was around version 13 of the game, and now we're up to version 23 as it currently sits. But according to NCSoft, we will never get any more City of Heroes. As of today, August the 31st, it is being taken offline as of November the 30th. So until then, City of Heroes is just going to be shutting down, basically, going through the motions. And I have to say, my subscription had literally just run out. And that's depressing for me, because I know it sounds cliche to say, but City of Heroes is just kind of one of those games that it's an MMORPG, but it becomes more than a game in that you meet people, you make friends, you have your own little subcontained adventures and stories, and you share these experiences with them, and it becomes a community experience in such a way as to be something bigger than just a game. My handle, by the way, on there was Mystic Biohazard and Omnicron. Mystic Biohazard was my global handle, and Omnicron was the. I had one or two alts. I had a couple of alts actually, alternate characters, but the one I played the most was named Omnicron. And I love that character. I love him. I really do. And he was the first and now probably the only character I'll ever get to level 50, because in the unlikely event at this point that NCSoft either changes their mind, because I have signed a petition to try and convince them to change their mind, even though a petition only goes so far. I know for a fact that there is a very good chance that I and the rest of the people who want to play City of Heroes will never see it again after November the 30th. It probably will go away forever, and all we'll have of it is our memories and the cached blog posts and everything else that was made. NCSoft doesn't seem to realize that City of Heroes has a very tight-knit community, and for better or for worse, it really just saddens me that they don't see that this series, this franchise, has enough steam to go any further than it already has. They think that this game is not going to be any good any longer, or that it isn't worth keeping around, or that it's too expensive. Whatever it is they think, they don't have an idea. They don't seem to understand that this game means more to the people who play it than simply being a game. It is almost a way of life, or at least for me, someone who has a very hard time. Speaking in public for me is not difficult, as many people can attest, but making friendships, lasting long-term, meaningful friendships that can last a long time, for me is very hard, especially on a first-person basis. And it saddens me to know that a lot of the people that I have met in the game, who I only know, though I only know them by their pseudonyms, by their login names, however you want to call it, though I only know them by those names, I feel sad that I might never get the chance to see them again after this, because I had some fun playing City of Heroes. It was a fun game. And it becomes more than a game when you include your friends, you know? The best things become even better when they're shared. And an MMORPG, by its very definition, is a shared experience. Granted, I've never played World of Warcraft, but there's a lot of reasons why, mostly just because I don't have money to pay for a renewed subscription every single month. Now, for City of Heroes, I tried to pay for a subscription. I had one for 6 months, and then it just ran out just before this came down. And I honest to God hope that NCSoft sees the petition, sees all the people lobbying to get the game back online, because it's worth it. It's more than worth it. If it comes back full time, and they they take what they said about putting it in the dumpster, and they take all that back. They take all that back. I will happily submit money to them, to NCSoft, to keep playing City of Heroes. Or, better yet, if NC sells the City of Heroes property and license to someone else and allows the same development team to keep working on it, then I personally will be very happy, and I will gladly contribute my money to it. But as it sits, it would just be too saddening for me to continue to play. I want to keep playing. I do. But the idea that this is all going to end, I knew that, like any game, it could end any time. We all did. But the fact that it's coming to this, the fact that we didn't even get any warning, it was just said today on the 31st that they were shutting it down. No warning at all. Not even a plan for it to end. And that's depressing. Especially because some of my friends who I met, I played on the Defiant server, which was technically an EU server, but being in the US. So the time scale was a bit different. And the funniest thing for me was always, I had to remember that when they said 8 o'clock to meet up to do a mission, to play a mission, a group mission, I always had to adjust my clock to say, okay, so that's 3 o'clock here, because it's a 5-hour time difference, 5-6 hours or so. And I always had to remember to adjust the clock, so I would make sure that I was there on time if I promised to be there. But, so yeah, if this is goodbye, then I had a good run. Not as long as some people's, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. And I'm going to be sad that it's gone. I'll move on eventually and find other things that I can be interested in. Other games that I can put my heart into, like I did this one. And I know for a fact that probably anyone who saw this, anyone who sees this video, probably will never have even played the game or heard of me. Be it my YouTube name, my name on City of Heroes. I'm okay with that, really. I just wanted to let everyone know how I felt about this in my own way. And if any of my friends from City of Heroes see this video, I might ask someone, I might even ask Nanas, one of our good friends over there, one of my good friends, at least. Might ask her to post him. Sorry, dang it. My brain is so derp right now. Maybe I could ask him to let my friends see this video. I really do hope that there is a chance that they could see this, because I want to let them all know, from the bottom of my heart, I thank them, my friends on City of Heroes, for making the game so fun. I thank them for making the game more than just a game to me. And if we ever meet each other again in another game, I hope we have just as much fun as we did in City of Heroes. I hope to God that City of Heroes gets renewed, that it gets put back on, and that it stays on for a long time to its conclusion, its true conclusion. Because as it sits right now, it needs a conclusion. This is already sad enough as it is for me, but just thank you, everyone. I don't have anything else to say. I have to go. Thank you. Thank you to Paragon Studios for making City of Heroes. Thank you to all my friends. Thank you to the people who watch this. See you later.